Hey, Viking fans. The Minnesota Vikings 34, Arizona Cardinals 26. Let's talk about it next in 3, 2, 1. Gather around, Skull brothers and sisters. This is Skull World, brought to you by Minnesota Sports Talk. I'm your host, Dave. You can follow me on Twitter, TikTok, and Facebook at Skull World at 5 o'clock Eastern, 4 o'clock Central. I'm going live over on Purple Pocket Podcast. But before I do, I'm going to do a quick recap of the game, a few insights into what I'm thinking. Make sure you go down below and subscribe, like, and leave a comment. I'm doing this fast. I got to get this done. I got to get this out there. Vikings 34-26. Defense played great at times. I think it was one of their better games. Off the running attack of the Minnesota Vikings was phenomenal. Our pass blocking left a lot to be desired. Still looking a little conservative. Cousins trusting Justin Jefferson to make a big play, and he did. There was, again, we had a turnover deep in our own territory, strip sack. Unfortunate, but we came back. We won the game. Our defense held on 2 straight drives to end the fourth quarter. That is a lot to be said about the improvement of this defense. There was one drive, maybe 2, where we just let them march down the field. Some poor tackling, poor decision making, a lot of penalties in this game for us, more than usual. But hey, let's give some kudos. Kirk Cousins 24 for 36, 232, 2 TDs, no interceptions, 1 rushing touchdown. So that was big for him. Great play for that first touchdown. Dalvin Cook, he had 90 yards at half. He only ended up with 111. Something went wrong there. I don't know what happened. I'll go back and look at the tape before I speak on it. But hey, Madison picked the game up a little bit in the second half, made some big runs. So, the fact that, hey, we gave Madison some love. That was Dalvin Cook's first 100-yard game. Give him some kudos for that. But there was a point where he was like 10 for 90, and he ended up 20 for 111. But he ended up with 1 touchdown. Madison 1 touchdown. Cousins 1 touchdown rushing. So that was awesome. Jefferson didn't break 100, but he did pick it up. Had some big plays, 6 receptions, 98 yards off of 8 targets. So, again, another game where we didn't have a lot of plays. We didn't have a lot of drives. Adam Thielen, 6 for 67. Who says he's too old? I don't. He made some great plays. He kept some drives alive. Dalvin Cook, 5 for 30. Outstanding all-around game for Dalvin Cook. Looked amazing. Irv Smith Jr., few catches. KJ Osborne got the touchdown, 2 for 8. Not getting a lot of love yet. Johnny Munt had a game, not just the 1-yard touchdown, but his blocking in the first half alone was a master class. Great job by Johnny Munt. You get a game ball for your blocking. How about the special teams? I'm like, bad punt, and we had a penalty that block in the back or holding, and we had half the distance. And then we give them a ball on the 50-yard line. They go down and score. I was bitching about the special teams making a couple bad errors. Then we have a short punt. Sure enough, he muffs it. And who makes the play? Chris Boyd, who mops it up. I keep saying Troy Dye. That's what said Jermaine Dye. Troy Dye mops it up. Now, defensively, Dantzler led us in tackles. The reason being is because he was his guy usually catching the ball. So, rough game by Dantzler. Couple of okay plays, but overall rough game by Dantzler. Zadarius Smith, best game he's had. 3 sacks, 7 total tackles. Kendricks, a great game by Kendricks. Harrison Smith got a pick. Helped mop up a 2-point conversion play. Hicks had big plays. Little was talked about his being a revenge game. I think the player on defense outside of Zadarius Smith was Patrick Peterson. He got kind of hosed on a pass interference call, but had a great game. Daniil Hunter just played solid. Didn't get a sack. Sullivan might have an apology video. He's made 2 big plays in that game, knocking the ball away. Pretty good day by Sullivan. You needed it and you got it. Bynum, big interception. Loved it. Just overall pretty good game. The backups filled in nicely for Bullard. So there we go there. Now on the Cardinals side, Murray ran all over the place, scrambling, made plays, does what he does. 3 TDs, 2 interceptions for 326 yards. A lot of it was them forcing them to throw because they didn't run the ball well against us. We have a pretty good run defense, guys. It's because we got good run defenders, and Kwesi Adolfo-Mensah made that a purpose in the offseason, and that's probably what won us the game, is the run game in this game. We could run, they could not. 22 for 78 yards. We did not have an answer for DeAndre Hopkins. This guy is all that in a bag of chips. Really big day, and I drafted him late in one of my fantasy leagues because, he was suspended for like 6 games. Big acquisition by the Cardinals. Moore had 92 yards, so really we had a real tough time giving up a lot of yards in the air. Bad tackling early on. That's how Moore got a lot of his yards. Bad tackling. We were trying to strip the ball. I get it, but we need to tackle the guy. We can't give just 3 plays and a score, especially when we're trying to hold the lead. So hey, that was a big win for the Vikings coming off a bye. We haven't done that lately. We answered a question there, but we still haven't answered a question. Can we play a complete game? Can we play 4 quarters? We did answer the question. We came out and scored in the 3rd quarter. So that's been our big problem. We started out, we a 3 and out, I think, in the 3rd quarter, but we did end up scoring in the 3rd quarter this game. So that's something that's changed. We scored in the 1st, not in the 2nd. We scored in the 3rd. And I believe, I forget what it was. We scored, we got a touchdown in the 4th quarter. Another missed extra point, man. That made it a 2-score game. Put the game still in doubt. Come on, Joseph. I don't know what's going on. We had a block kick, mixed extra point. What's going on? That's why this was probably the 2nd roughest special teams game we've had. But hey, we can smooth these things out. There was a little rust maybe coming off the bye. Who knows on special teams? But individual efforts on this game made the big difference in the game. Again, shout out to Dalvin Cook, Justin Jefferson, Adam Thielen, Munt with his blocking, offensive line run blocking, the run blocking scheme, the play designs, all good by KOC. I didn't see a lot of crossing routes. I didn't see them. Come on, man. Bring them out. Let's do it. Anyways, that's it for today. That's my recap of the game. Make sure you go down and subscribe, like, and leave a comment. This is Skull World, brought to you by Minnesota Sports Talk. Have a great day. Skull Vikings. We're 6-1. Let's bring Skull to the bowl. See you later. Cue the music. Thank you, Viking fans, for listening. Make sure you catch my other episodes. Also, make sure you subscribe, like, and leave a comment below. Thank you. Skull Vikes.